I hope we can see this. Let's see. Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you're streaming from. You're all welcome to my live today. So, today we are going on today to do our live. If you know you're coming from the other account, you're welcome. I just left my other accounts to talk about our hair mannequins and everything. So, we're back on this account. You're all welcome to this live. Let's go ahead and share this live. I'm going to be sharing from here so that we can invite more people into it, because today we're going straight into our training. I'm going to be showing us our 6 methods of getting into braiding, of how to add extensions into braiding. And at the same time, I'm going to show you how you can do, I'm going to show you 2 methods today on how you can do your butterfly lock. If you're interested in this, I'm going to show you 2 methods. Then when we have our classes tomorrow, I'm going to continue with the methods. So let's go ahead and share the video. If you're here, go ahead now and share the video. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Go ahead and share the video. We have a lot to do today. Go ahead. I miss all. I hope everybody is doing okay. Let's go ahead and share this live now. Share the live. And when you just come in, please, the next thing is to like the live to attract more people to come in. Thank you so much for joining the live. You're all welcome. Immediately you come in, share the live. So now, let's see. Let me position all this very, very well. I hope we can all see what I'm doing. I want to make sure that we're seeing the practicals that we'll be doing very well. I hope this is visible enough. I hope it's visible enough. Yeah. Let's put them to the position whereby we can see everything going on the live. Let's bring this one in. Move this one here. I want us to set this properly. So today, if you're here and you don't know how to braid, that lesson, I'll be teaching how to braid tomorrow. If you're here for the first time or you're hearing my voice, you don't know how to braid at all, tomorrow 12 p.m. we'll be taking the lesson of how you can braid without extension. But our classes today, we are going to be doing 6 good methods of how to get into braiding, of how you can add your extensions into your braid. So if you're here watching me, get ready. If you already have your mannequin and you're ready for the training, come. We are starting for the training today. We are going to learn our normal classes and we are going to learn this as well. So maybe I should go ahead and do this one first. Let's share the video. When we do this one first, I'm going to do one method before we start our class. Then we'll go ahead and do our classes. Then later on, I'm going to show you another method how you can do your butterfly lock. Simple. This is 2. I'm going to show you one method now before we start our 6 good method of how you can install your extensions. Then when we almost finish the class, I'm going to show you the other one. So let's go ahead and do this. So if you're here with me and we talk about hair products as well, and we talk about the kind of extensions that you're using. You know, the 2 hair I just showed you here, the extension that we use with this one is called kinky extensions. Kinky extensions. I'm going to show you, this is kinky extension. We're going to use it to do our butterfly lock. Then the other one is called expression, just normal extensions, which is this one. We're going to be using 2 colors today, red and the pink color. If you know you belong to these colors, your color is showing case today on our practice. So go ahead and get your mannequin ready. Go ahead and get all your training head ready. We are ready to go now. So let's move ahead and do this one first. One method. Let's do the first method I'm going to show you. And this class is a friendly beginners class. This class is really friendly beginners class. If you're here, you don't know how to do hair, you're thinking, oh, do I belong here? Yes, you belong here. You can come in here straight away. You're welcome. Always welcome. Always welcome to the class. We are always welcome to the class. Let me link this, my other videos, my other account to it. Let me link my other account to this. My other TikTok account. Let's link it so that I can be able to, most people that are not here can follow us there. Let's go to home. Let's see, where is it not coming up? I want to link this other account to here. Okay, no problem. Let's go ahead and do what we're doing. So now, if you're here, you don't know how to do butterfly lock. Let me hold this one. Always have your clips with you. Always have your clips with you. And a rubber band. Let me get a rubber band. Let's get ourselves organized. Then we'll start off. I'll hold on to this one. I'll hold on to this. Share the video, please. Let me share. Share the video because I don't want to repeat too much on this class. Share the video, please. And like the video. Only one like. Now lie you. Please. Let somebody come up and do this. Let's bring other people into the class. Let's go ahead and bring people to the class. Share and like the video. Start liking the video. It's going to attract people to come in. So now we'll go ahead and hold this one. This is called, this first practical I'm going to show you now. You're all welcome from YouTube. You're welcome from TikTok. You're welcome. And from Facebook. You're welcome. I'm streaming on my 3 platforms now. So I don't want this to be showing on the background. Let's move this one to the side. So now this is the hair I'm going to show you first. I'm going to show you how to do this one first before we get into our main class. This is called butterfly lock. This is called butterfly lock. And the hair for this is different from this expression. You cannot use this one to do that hair. You cannot use the straight one to do it. All we do is kinky. When you hear kinky hair, they come in different colors, right? This one is red. I'm trying to use red now because we're approaching Christmas now. Most people want to be doing red colors on their hair. That is just it. Let's go ahead and start using the red color now to get mastered into it. So now this is called kinky and this is called our normal expression. We use this our normal expression for normal practical class, right? But this one that is the kinky, that is what we are going to use in doing the butterfly lock. And they come like this in the pack. Look at how lengthy this one is. If you want the hair very long, you don't have to cut it. You know, you want it very long, you don't have to cut it. But if you want it short, you just go ahead and cut it into 2, not to be too long. Like what I've done here, I cut it into 2. So let's go and do the first practical. I will show you 2 methods of doing this style. I'll show you 2 methods we can get into it. Beginners friendly, and even if you know how to do hair, I'll show you the 2 methods first. Then when we use the 2 methods, when we do the first method now, we'll go into our braiding class. When we do the braiding class, we are going to come back when we almost finish the class because more people will come in at that point. Then we'll now show you another method of how to achieve this butterfly lock. So let's go straight away into it. Next thing, as you can see, when we are doing our classes, you have your comb. Look at your comb, and this is the hair we are working with. I have different mannequins I'm going to be using. This one is different. Let's make sure that we can see it. I hope everybody can see it. The next thing you're going to do, take your comb after highlighting your hair. You brought, thank you so much, and God bless you. Let's make sure we all hear what I'm saying. Can we hear what I'm saying? We can all hear what I'm saying, right? Let's give cheers to everybody. If you're here, thank you so much. If you're here now and you're sharing the live, oh, we can hear it. Oh, thank you so much. Go ahead and share. Let's attract more people in. So now let's go ahead. Look at the hair. This is beginner-friendly method I'm going to do for you now. Beginner-friendly method that I'm going to do. So you now go ahead and brush this hair out. When you go ahead and brush this hair out, you get your rubber band. Let's do the rubber band first to get this butterfly lock. For those that doesn't know how to do hair, it's going to be easier for them. So you go ahead and grab your rubber band. This is rubber band, you know, and this the smaller rubber band, this so tiny rubber band. Just go ahead and get it. There's a lot in the pack, a lot. So when you get it, normally you can use one, but in this occasion, you don't have to use one because the hair you're going to attach to it is bulky. Then you can add 2 extensions. But if it's smaller, you can use 1. But normally on this live, people know me. I use 2. I used to double 2 to do it. Look at it, the small tiny. You double 2. When you double 2, you go ahead and put it on your hand like this. You go straight into the hair. This is just our style of the day for it. Then you go ahead and hold it. Look at it. Look at what I'm doing. You go ahead and secure this. This is called butterfly lock. Butterfly lock. You go ahead and secure this in a beginner friendly method, with a beginner friendly method. Use your rubber band to secure it to your best. When it's very secured, look at it, very, very secured. When it's very secured, go ahead and open this. Normally, I tell you, pull it to the side. What it does is that it makes it more secure to the scalp, but don't pull it too tight, because if you pull the hair too tight, you're going to be feeling uncomfortable while you're wearing the hair. You don't want to do some hair that somebody will not sleep. No, you don't want somebody to put hair on your head. At the end of the day, putting your hair on the pillow is as if they put load on your hair. No, that is because it's too tight. Always make it firm but not too tight. Look at it. First, step one to do this. After securing this, then you go on with your crochet pin. On this occasion, we have these extensions. We have the lengthy one, and I've just cut it into two. I don't want it too long on my lesson, but if you're the type that like having long hair, you don't have to cut it. You go straight away and use it the way it's lengthy. But I've cut it into two. This is half of it. Can you see it? It's called kinky extensions. It's called kinky extensions. If you're seeing it for the first time, if you go to the shop and you want this hair, you just tell them, do you have the kinky extensions? Because it comes in different colors. The reason why we're using this is it's approaching Christmas. People want to put red on their hair. We'll go ahead and put red. See the portion of it? You just go ahead and split this into two. When you split it into two, you go ahead, bring your crochet pin. I told you that crochet pin, as a beginner, this is the first instrument, apart from other things, you need to buy. It will help you a lot to get into, to make things easy. We have secured the hair with a rubber band, right? When you secure the hair with the rubber band, look at the crochet pin. If you're seeing it for the first time, look at it. If you're seeing this for the first time, look at the pin. Let me move it closer to the camera, then you see how it looks. The crochet pin is just something that it has a lash. Look at it. You can open it and close it. You can open it and you close it. So when you want to insert the crochet pin into the hair, open the lash. Open it. Just open the lash like this. Then you go ahead and put it in. You see? When you put it in, it come in. Then this is your kinky. The other part of your kinky. Take it like this. You're forming a loop like this. When you form that loop like this, go ahead and hook it here. Make sure that all the hair are fitting, because this hair is puffy. Make sure that you do it in a way that it will not be disturbing you, and just make it round. Make sure it's puffy. When you put it like that, then you close the lash of it. Look at it. When you close it, gradually pull this hair out. When you pull the hair out like this, remove your crochet pin. Pay attention to this hair, because we're doing one of the methods now, butterfly lock. We'll be doing one of the method now, then we'll go straight away into our training. 6 methods of how to do our braids. So when you pay attention, when we're almost finishing the class, we know that more people will be in at that time. We'll do the other practicals. Thank you so much. So now, when you do it this way, use your left hand. This is my left hand. Hold one of the stand of this hair. Then you use your right hand, grab the other place and pull it out. Because if you don't hold it like that, when you're pulling, everything is going to be pulling off. You don't want it to be like that, right? So now that you've pulled it, you go ahead, because you've inserted your crochet pin into the hair, it's now losing a bit. You do the second thing by going and open here again to make it to secure a bit. Now it's more secure, not too tight, because you're still going to be plaiting this hair. So now you bring everything to this level. Look at this method. This method is okay for you to do this hair. But then when we are doing the other method, for you to secure your hair very well, not to allow your hair to be open, join me to see how I'm going to do that method. So most people will just come at this point, leave this method when you secured it. The next thing that you're going to do, you're going to bring the kinky hair. Pay attention on this one. Look at the kinky hair. You're going straight and hold this hair like this. Can you see it? When you hold it, that is your other kinky. Take another kinky, bring it, not too much, just go ahead as if you want to plait it. Take a little bit of inches, look at this. To start with, bring the inches like this. When you bring it like this, you put it there. When you put it there, you start plaiting it. When you plait it, look at the scalp. Don't make it too tight, because already you've put rubber band on it, because you're a beginner. Don't make it too tight. When you go 1, you go 2, at least 3, you bring it down. That is it. The next thing you're going to do, you start, just use the kinky that you inserted to cover the hair. Then you now start plaiting like this. Look at my finger. This is my thumb. This is my thumb. For why we call this hair butterfly lock is that you see the extra hair that is coming out. Look at the way they do it. That is the reason why it's a butterfly lock. So watch me as I place my hand to do that. So when you're doing this, you're plaiting it like this. This is your thumb. Watch me. This is your thumb. Place your thumb like this. Place your thumb. Look at the hair you're working with. See my thumb. Put your thumb here. When you put your thumb here, you plait this one on top of your thumb. Can you see it? Place one on top of your thumb. Then when you're coming the next one, go across in front of your thumb and bring it. Then you remove your hand. Look at it. Then you bring the next beading. You see how this one is coming out? Because the one I just placed on my thumb, can everybody see it? I'll do it again. We keep doing this until you finish this lock. So you plait this, then you go again, bring your thumb. This is my thumb. This is my thumb. Put your thumb like this. Place this one of this thing on top of it like this. When you put it on top of it, it's like this. Then you bring it in front of your thumb. Put it in front of your thumb like this. Then you cross it and bring it back. There it will now form this wings that is called butterfly. If you understand it and it's clear enough, put it on the comment section, because we'll keep doing it until we finish this hair. If it's clear to you and you see what I'm doing, put it on the comment section, please. Yes. So now we have exhausted the hair that we have already. Then you go ahead and get another kinky. Yes, you go ahead and get another kinky. Still hold this on. Then you start your braids. Put your hands again. See my thumb. Put your hands like that. Bring this one up. When you bring it up like that, come in front of your thumb. You have to try this method. If you're not doing it now that I'm doing it, go and get a kinky plate and try it. You see, you keep going. It's because I'm teaching. It's very, very simple to do. You do the next one, you come in front, bring it like that, and you do this. You put your hands in thumb like this, bring it in like that. Take this one in front of your thumb, cross it, and you place it at the back. You see what it's showing? Do you see how it's coming up? Can everybody see it? That is why it's called butterfly lock. Because normally when you want to do a straight lock with extension, you don't have to be creating all these wings with it. So you just have to do it straight. So let me do more. Now we have exhausted this one. You grab another one. When you grab another one, you do this. I'm not going to make it too long, but if you want to make it too long, you just have to plait this one, bring your thumb, this is my thumb, place it here. Put one of the plaits on top of your thumb like that. When it goes in like that, then you bring it, instead of going to the back, you bring it to the front. Then you plait it. Then you will not create these wings. Do it again. Let me do it again. Put your thumb here. Plait it on top of it. Instead of it going back, you bring it to the front, release your thumb, and plait another one. Look at it again. This is my thumb. Plait it, your extensions on top of the thumb like this. Instead of bringing it back, bring it forward. Remove your thumb, plait it behind. It now gives you that butterfly stuff. You can still do this when you're doing, can you see it? Let's finish it. I don't want it to be too long. Instead of you to add another one, because I'm okay with this length. I am okay with this length. If I'm doing this style, I'm okay with this length. The next thing I have to do, you go ahead, instead of take more of this one here to finish it up. Put your hands there, do this. Very, very easy. When you're used to it, put your hands there, create it in the front, bring your hands out. Then you go ahead and take more of this to finish it up. You keep doing it until you finish it. When you finish it, you go ahead and finish the hair. Let's bring it to this point. You just finish it. Like you can tie it. When you tie it, you can as well cut the remaining type of it. Then when you cut it, let me bring the scissors and just snap a little bit of this one, or if I don't need it, then you just go ahead and roll it into your hand like that. Roll it in. That is it. Can you see it? Look at it. Can you see the butterfly lock? Can everybody see it? The way we created the butterfly lock. So this is just the butterfly lock, and if you want it very lengthy, you want it very long, yes, you can achieve that by not cutting the extension. You see that I've cut the extension. This is one method to do it. If you just watch me do this method, this is one method. As a beginner, you just use your rubber band to hold on it. At the end of the day, use your crochet pin, insert the other one, take the other one and start plaiting it. This is the first method. So we are going to move straight away into our braiding method. So when we get almost to the end of the class, by then we have more people that have joined us on this live, then we can do the next method, which is a different method from this. You see what I've done? Yes, thank you. You're welcome. So you see it, that is how you get. If you want it very tiny, you don't want it bulky, you have to reduce your extensions. When you're doing that, you have to reduce the kinky. This hair is different from the normal extensions. If you're just joining us, it's called kinky. We are using kinky. You see how fluffy this hair is. Kinky, that is what we use to achieve this style. So now I'm going to be moving this hair to one side, then we'll start our normal braiding of how to add extensions into our braid 6 method. Then when we finish that, then we'll come and do the other method, and I'm going to show you how you can achieve another method to do this hair. So that means I've taught you 2 methods of this today. When we finish this, then tomorrow, if you have more time, I'm going to show you another method to achieve this hairstyle. Let's put this aside. Then we're going to be moving our normal hair out for training. So with this one, look at it. Now we're back to the training. We've been doing our training, how to braid your hair. With this method, you can be able to do your hair, you can be able to do your children's hair, you can be able to do your grandchildren's hair, you can be able to use this as a business. If that is why you're here, you're going to learn. So now, let's go ahead and bring this up. I hope everybody can see this. Let me lift it up a bit. Sometimes you have to adjust all these things to make sure that everyone is seeing what we are doing. Thank you. If you're just joining, please kindly tap on the screen so that we will not get restricted. Tap on the screen, please. Share the videos. Thank you so much, and God bless you. So let's give cheers, support this live, and make sure that we are using this platform so that every platform will be happy with us that we are here. Do the rightful things. Any question you have, put it on the comment section relating to what we are doing. Related to what we are doing on this live. Let me share this live again, because most people, and before you know that, I'm always on live 12 p.m. UK time to 2 p.m. UK time. Any day we have time, we extend it, but if not, I stop 2 p.m. time to make sure I go and grab my kids from school and other things, activities I'm involved in. So now I've shared it, share the live as well, and get more people in. So today, if you have not braided at all, you don't know how to braid, and you have that passion to braid, come meet me on my live tomorrow, 12 p.m. I'm going to be showing you a technique of how you can get into braiding without extension. Without extension. But what we are doing now, we are going to be doing it with extension. So if you're here and you're willing to do this, and they're adding extension to it, even I don't even know how to braid, meet me tomorrow, 12 p.m. UK time. You'll be showing you some technique of how to get into braiding. So now let's start. We have 6 methods. We have 6 good methods. Share the video, like the video. I'm not seeing any like. Please top. The more you tap, it's better for us not to get restricted from this live. Please go ahead and do that. God bless you for doing that. Let's give cheers to everybody that is doing that. Thank you so much, and God bless you all. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm not taking anything for granted. All I'm here is for us to get into braiding, get into skill. Most people know how to do hair, but then they don't know who will push them into it. They just feel that, am I doing the right thing? Am I really doing the right thing? This is the opportunity for you to come in and do something for yourself. So now, let's go ahead. We are using 2 colors. Why did I say we are using 2 colors? Normally, I'm supposed to just go straight into my normal pink that we are going to use today, pink, but then I didn't use the pink because I still have this line to go. Look at it. We started with the red. Let's finish up this line with red. Then when we're going into the next line, I'm going to be using pink. So let's go ahead and do this. So with the method, we have 6 good methods we teach on this life. We have 6 good methods that I teach on this life. Then the 3 method is that as a beginner, you know how to braid, you don't know how to add extensions into the hair. Let's go ahead and use the rubber band method, the first rubber band method. Watch me as I do this. Immediately you start braiding. Even if you have not braided before, with this method, you go straight into it and start braiding. I assure you that, and I give you 100%. It's 100%. Yeah, 100%. Okay, now. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. If you're ready, I'm ready here. I hope everybody's seeing what I'm doing. So now we're learning how to part as well. If you want to take the next hair, come into the middle of this one. Anyway, this hair is almost, let's go ahead and take it from here. So when we take this from here, it's going to fall in place here. Then we'll cut this one, it's going to fall in place here. Then we take the last one, it's going to fall down here. So now, always have your clips, always have everything that you're working with. This is the first hair we're doing today. The first method, if you're joining us now, you're welcome. This class is a beginner-friendly class. We're here to take you, whether you don't know how to do hair and you know how to do hair, come closer. You will learn from the life. So now, the next thing that you have to do after parting your hair, go ahead. If you want to see me tomorrow, because normally I come every 12 p.m. UK time to 2 p.m. Monday to Fridays. But now I think I have to start doing some evenings now to add up to those that are working. So now, go ahead and follow the account. Because you're going to, when you follow the account, you're going to get notification. When you get that notification, they'll just say, GraceLawendhair is live. Pump, you will get the notification on your phone. Then you're live with me. So now we are going to go ahead and hold this one. Where is this hair coming from? I don't need to add this one because it's going to join the hair. This is this one. So now this is our rubber band. Have you seen the rubber band? Tiny. Let me show you, because most people just join now. They don't know the rubber band I'm talking about. It's not the big rubber band. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'm seeing everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support and everything on this life. You see, make sure that we meet all our goals and support. Thank you so much. God bless you. So that they will be allowed to be using this one. Look at the rubber band. It comes in a pack, in thousands of it inside. So it's going to serve you a lot. It's going to serve you a lot. So tiny bits. They have different colors. If you know that your hair is not black, go ahead and buy a transparent color that will be suitable for you. But if you know that you can use black is okay. So you go ahead, part this hair, take your rubber band. This is my rubber band. This is the first method. And go ahead and secure this hair. Look at what I'm doing. Pay attention anytime you're learning. Now, when you learn, if you don't have your mannequin with you, doing the same thing I'm doing, you can just do ahead and watch it, the videos, because I'm going to send all the clips of the videos in. Then you can go ahead and do your practical when it's convenient for you, right? So now this, what it does, that it will save you your time, it will save you your money. All I'm doing is that when you have children, before you know it, the children is in school, hair unkept. No, now simple method like this will help you to get going. Let those children, every two weeks, even as a beginner, every two weeks, just do what you can do on their hair. Make it look neat and nice. If you want to try learning on your own head, go ahead and use all this method as a beginner. So after securing the rubber band, what is the next thing that you have to do on this line? Go ahead and split this, your natural hair, into two, move it to one side. I keep saying, the more you pull this hair, the tighter it becomes on the scalp. Please observe it when you're doing it. Don't go and do somebody's hair that they cannot sleep. Make it secure but not tight. When you come to that point, this is the second level. Go ahead and still get your crochet pin. This is your crochet pin. Then the next thing we're going to do, we take our extension. This is the extension we're working with today. We're working with a red extension. If you know red is your color, we're approaching Christmas. Red. Go ahead and get your red extensions this time around, because it's going to be so beautiful and lovely. Let me hang this one this place. So when I've taken my extension, this is how my extension look. Normally people are asking me, how do I know the size of extension you're going to be taking? Oh, thank you so much. God bless you. I'm seeing everyone. This cheers goes to everybody. Share the video, like the video. The more you like is going to help us so I will not get restricted. Tap, 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 tap on the screen. Thank you and God bless you. So now this is the extensions. Most people are asking me, how do I know the right size of my extension? Normally, as a beginner, if you want to know the right size of your extension, go ahead and pinch. Like me, I pinch this one like this. This is the size I'm using for my medium. And your size of your medium can even be smaller. It's up to you. The only thing, the only tips and the only advice that will come in here, if you're using a size like this as your medium, make sure you finish all the hair, all the braiding with this size. Don't go and be adding sizes to your braid. One big, one micro, one jumbo. No. Let all the sizes of extension that you're using, let it be this. If you're finding it very difficult to take it the way I'm taking, take it and place them on top of your rack. If you have a rack, use a rack and place all those things on top of your rack. Or you get your dining set, you have the chair, put it on top of it, like 10 pieces of it, making sure that they are all the same size before you start your braiding. Noted. If you have your notes, write that one, because this is a class and tutorial. Points you have to remember, put it down. So now when you get your extensions like that, you go ahead and split this hair into two. I used to say on my life that I split the hair into ratio 2:1, which is true, meaning that this one I have on my right hand should be 2 times the one I have on my left hand. To prove it to you, if you split this hair into 2, for instance, and share it into 3, you observe what I'm saying. But at this point, we're not going to be using splitting it into that, crossing it. We're going to be doing the the crochet method. Take this one that is 2 times bigger, that is on your left hand, put it on one side, look for a place and place it. When you place it, you take the smaller part of the hair, look at it, the smaller part of the hair, grab your crochet. This is my crochet pin. It has opening, closing. Open it when you're going to insert the hair. Then you insert it, look at the way I'm putting it through. Insert it from the top of this place into the, then you have your rubber band secured with the hair. You now take this one. When you take it, make sure they're in the same length. Fold it like 2 to be in the same length. Then you come to the middle like this, form a loop. Look at the way I place it, and I'm holding it with my thumb and index finger. When we do hair, we use our fingers to do hair. The thumb, the index finger, the middle finger, the ring finger, the little and pinky finger. So all these fingers we use for our hair, but the most important part of the fingers that work most is the thumb and index finger. Because you hear me saying thumb, index finger. What is she saying? For those that doesn't know, this is our thumb and this is our index finger. So you grab this hair like this with your thumb and index finger on your left hand. Then you use your right hand, go in here, go into the crochet and hook this hair, making sure that all your hair is fitted into it. Then you close the lash. When you close the lash, gradually pull it up. See, when you pull it up, it will come up to this side. Release your lash and crochet pin, put it on one side. Look at the hair is 2 here. Use your left hand, this is my left hand, to hold one of these, and use your right hand to pull the other up. Look at it. If you don't hold it down like this, when you're pulling, everything is going to come up. You don't want to do double job, right? When it comes to this point, now because you have inserted your crochet pin under this hair, is going to be loosened up a bit. You go straight again into the hair that you've done, open it like this and secure it a bit. Then you come and bring this down. With this level that we are now, your hair is secured. As a beginner, the next thing you have to do now, go straight ahead and start braiding your hair. No excuses this time around. People will say, oh, I know how to braid, but I don't know how to install the extension. Grabbing it natural and traditional method. Start from here. The more you start from here, it's going to help you to build up your braid and the speed of your braid. So the next thing that we have to do, go ahead and grab this one that is 2 times bigger. Make sure they are in the same length. The reason is that when you're braiding, so that you won't be borrowing too much hair when you're braiding, they will be in the same size of length. So next thing, use this is my left hand. My left hand is showing, I'm waving. Hello everyone with my left hand. Can you see it? Then you use that left hand to hold onto the hair that you're going to braid. Take your extension that is 2 times bigger. Let me move this backward for us to see it. Take it, place it in the middle of the hair like that. Look at it. When you place it in the middle of the hair, use your thumb and your index finger to secure it. Use your thumb and your index finger to secure it. When you secure it like that, the only difference between you doing this method is that only the hair in the middle, extension in the middle, we have the natural hair. Yes, as a beginner, go ahead and braid this hair. The more you get into braiding, the more you understand. If I ask you at this point now to start splitting your natural hair into other hair, it's going to get you confused. No, don't do that. Go ahead. When you clip it with your hands, thumb and index finger, if you're starting your braid and you're a right-handed person, use your right hand first. Look at my right hand. I'm taking it because I'm a right-handed person. But if you're a left-handed person, start with your left hand to braid your hair. So now that I'm a right-handed person, I'm going to bring this my braid that is facing my right hand into my left, in. I didn't bring it above. Did you see it? You take it and bring it in. When you bring it in, support it with your other fingers. These 3 fingers are supporting fingers when we're doing here. Just place it anywhere. Then you use your right hand, grab this one, secure it a bit. Take this one you have on your left hand, bring it into the right. Then you go ahead, grab the one in the middle. You started braiding your hair already. Simple and short. See it? Simple and short. With this method, you don't have to flip your hands. Using this rubber band method, you don't have to flip your hands. But when you're doing the crochet, when you're doing the natural method, you will see, I'm going to teach you that natural method at that point. You will see the difference. So now you go ahead. But the only thing I'll advise you on this occasion is that because this hair in the middle is holding the natural hair, make sure that your extensions are covering that natural hair. It's all applicable to every braids that you are doing. But at this point, go ahead and do it. Look at it. When you're braiding in, look at my extension, use it to cover. What does it shows you? We have a brown colored hair shade, and we are doing it with a red extension. You're not even seeing the brown colored hair. That is why you have to use your extension to cover the natural hair. It's going to make your extension, your braiding look very neat and more professional, even though you are a beginner. If you follow this method, you'll find out that your braids are neat. Because somebody was saying it on this live session, was asking a question, why is it that my braids doesn't look like the professional? I'm going to explain that to you, because sometimes when you're doing braid, one side is bigger than the other side. It doesn't work like that. You have to take your extensions to be equal. Let's go ahead and tap. Share the video. Thank you so much, and God bless you. If you're just joining us for the first time, you're highly welcome. In this class, it's very flexible. Thank you so much. I'm seeing everyone supporting this live. God bless you all. God bless you all. Thank you. So let me go ahead and finish this braid, and then we'll show you the result. If you just started doing this method with me now, at this point, this is the result you're going to get straight away. There's no 2 ways about it. If you follow what I've done with you, this teaching, step by step, take your braid, bring it into 2, do this. Is this result you're getting now, you're going to get it. Let me go ahead and show you. Let's not waste our time because we have other things to do. Look at the braids. Beautiful. If you have done this as a beginner, who will say you're not the one that did this? Nobody. Because it's easy. Look at it. Look at it. Very, very beautiful. Now, we are going to go straight ahead now, because this is the first method from the rubber band method. Then we're going to do the second method now. Watch me. With the second method, you don't need the crochet pin to do that. If you don't have the crochet pin at this point, don't worry yourself. If you don't have the crochet pin at this point, do not worry. Repeat please, don't worry. Let's go ahead and finish what we're doing first, because let's go ahead and do the 3 methods that is related to rubber band method. Then if you're just coming, absolutely okay. That is when you have the question, because we're just starting the class now, not quite long. We've just done this, but we're just starting our training for this, because we've done this. This is the first thing we did before. But before we close up the class, I'm going to show you how we achieve this. So just stay tuned, share the video, like the video. The more you like it, the more we're not going to be restricted on this account. Thank you so much and God bless you. So now let's do the next method. When we finish the 3 methods, you can now ask me questions that repeat one of the method that you didn't understand. But at this point, let's go ahead so that we won't get everything confused. So now you split this hair into 2. Now you come into the middle of this hair, take the next hair that you're going to be working with, then this one is going to fall this way, then this one is going to fall this way. So always have your clips with you. Look at the clips, use it to move away the hair. Even the professional will have the clips. Look at the clip. They are cheaper to get. You just get them when you're working, is make the working environment neat so that nothing is disturbing you, right? So with this method, you don't need a crochet pin with this method. Share the video, share the video, share the video for about 20 people on your page. Let them come. The more you're here enjoying this, more people want to see what you're doing. Go ahead and do that, and God bless you for supporting this live. Thank you so much, and God bless you. That cheers goes to everybody that is supporting our live. Thank you so much. If you're joining, you're welcome to this live. Relax and watch. Don't be panicking. Nothing is happening. You're going to get it. All these things are simple methods. And make braiding simple. So when you just stay and watch it, go ahead and practice it. You're going to get it once. So now, when you do it this way, the next thing you're going to do, split this hair into 2. Watch me as I'm doing this. Split this hair into 2. When you split this hair into 2, look at it. I'm doing my hand now. It's as if it's flying like a butterfly. Look at it. You just split it into 2. Take the hair you're working with, split it into 2. Leave that one. First stage. The next thing that you're going to do, because we are still working with red, we're going to finish this red. Then we'll now move up to pink. If you're the side that like red, come closer, come closer. We're using your color now. So now you're going to take your extension. Now I've explained the other part already, but then before we do other part, I'm still going to explain. Take this extension, look at it. This is the right size that I'm using, equal to this size. Then I must split this extension into ratio 2:1, meaning that this one I have on my right hand 2 times the one I have on my left hand. What am I going to do? Take this one that I have on my left hand that is 2 times bigger, put it on one side, grab the smaller part, place it in the middle. Watch what I'm doing, pay attention, so that by the time you're doing your own practical, you're going to be understanding what you're doing. Take this one, make sure you put it to the point that they are all in the same length. Can you see it? When they are all in the same length, what you're going to do, take this and place it like this in the middle. Can everybody see what I've done? These methods are all beginners friendly. Even as a professional, thank you so much and God bless you. I'm seeing you. Even as a professional, we use this method to do most styles. If you get really into hair, you know what I mean. If you just learn it at this point and you understand it, it's good for you. Whether you are coming, because normally we are teaching you how to do this from these stages, getting up to the stages of traditional and our natural method. So then when you're learning all this thing, learn the 6 methods. Learn the 6 method. So now when you bring it in the middle, close it. Go ahead and grab your rubber band. This is my rubber band. Normally you can use 1, but normally I use 2. Normally I use 2. Look at it. Go ahead. Thank you so much. Then we take this 2, secure it. Look at the hair in the middle. This is what the first method we did. This is what the crochet pin did for us by inserting this hair. But then if you don't have the crochet pin, don't even waste your time. You can use the second method. Yes, you can use the second method. But then to be on the safer side as a beginner, learn how to use even your crochet pin to do all this. Learn how to do all this method. Secure this hair to the point that you're satisfied with the securing the hair. Make it firm. Then the next thing you're going to do, open it like this. Next step, when you open it, you push it on both sides. Not too tight, please. Not too tight, but secured. When it's like this, my dear, you've already secured the hair. Can you see it? On this stage now, This level you are now, the hair is secured from the root. That is the problem the beginners are having. How do I make sure that my extensions are secured from the root? But if you're trying using this rubber band method, this rubber band have helped you to secure the hair from the root. The question now comes in. Most people will say, oh, is the rubber band not going to break your hair? No, it's not going to break your hair because we use it for the practical. When I take this hair off, it doesn't break. But the only thing you have to do when you're taking your hair off, always be gentle with your hair. Don't pull it too much that it will start dragging your hair. Is this for knotless? No, that is not knotless. That's the normal braid. That is the normal braiding for beginners. So, but if you know how to do your normal braiding, knotless braid is the simplest hair so far that you learn how to do. Don't worry. So now, when you put this one, the next thing that you're going to do, you're going to go ahead, hold this with your right hand, adjust your mannequin. If you're doing, always make sure you're comfortable when you're doing hair because of your back. Braids, when you're braiding, you're not braiding just one. You might braid up to, let's say, 40 to 80, 40 to 100, 40 to 150. You only standing. So you have to make sure that you're okay and comfortable when you're braiding. So now go straight ahead. You explained so good. Yes. So thank you so much for that. When you go ahead, take your left hand. This is my left hand. Hold this one. When you hold it, take your right hand. This hair is in the middle. Place it there. When you place it, hold it with your thumb and your index finger. This is a simple way of doing hair. My dear, if you have not braided before, go and try this method. If you will not braid today, go ahead and do it. So now you take your right hand. If you're a right-handed person, start with your right. If you're a left-handed person, go ahead and start with your left hand. Because I'm a right-handed person in this situation, I'm going to be starting here. Take this one, bring it in. You see the way I bring it in? You're seeing my hand in the camera. Just use any of the hand to hold it. Then you go ahead and push this. Hold it, secure it with your thumb and index finger. Take this one on your left hand, bring it in again. See, it is coming in. You now grab this one in the middle, secure it with your thumb and index finger. These two hands, we need to say thank you for being there because they are the one that does the most work. So you now go ahead and start braiding. You don't need to do too much. Do you see what I've done so far? Go ahead and try this method. You understand. The only thing I'm going to explain for those that are just coming now, always make sure, because this first three method that we are doing, the middle always have the hair, because you're learning, and as a beginner, I don't want you to start splitting the hair immediately because it's going to make you confused and you start behaving, can I do this, can I not do this? No, don't worry about it. Just all you have to do is that use the extension to cover that natural hair and keep on braiding. When you keep braiding, by the time you get into braiding, by the time you can do traditional method and natural method, my dear, you will now understand braiding by splitting your natural hairs into other extensions. But for this time, just go ahead and braid. Can you see it? Beautiful braids. This method, I'm telling you, will make your braids equal like a professional. Because by the time we are splitting the hair, we split it on a ratio 2:1, which will make the three strands of the hair equal. That lady was asking me the question that day. I see your braids. They are looking beautiful and nice. Why is my own wiggling to one side? I will show you the example. By the time we come to the end of this training, I will show you the reason why her extension is wiggling on one side, is not straight. So now, but when you do it, take your right extension, split it on the right sizes. It's going to give you a perfect braiding. Even if today is your first time to braid, you'll still get this result. So let's go ahead. I'm going to show you this. I'm going to show you the result of what you have done now. If you have started doing this online or you have not, thank you so much and God bless you. Malcolm Mess, I'm seeing you. Thank you so much. So now look at it. Look at, beautiful. If you have done that with me now, you see that your braid is going to look exactly like this. No one is going to be going wiggling like you have not known how to braid. No, it's going to be exactly like this. So this is the second method. Share the video. Please, pardon. Please share the video. Let's go ahead and share the video. So thank you so much. I'm seeing you, Malcolm Mess. Thank you so much. God bless you. Let's give this share so everyone supporting. Everyone supporting this fly. That cheers is for you. Thank you so much. So now let's go ahead and do the next one. This is the first 3 method from the rubber band method. When I do this and you have question, ask me that question on the comment section. Then we'll go ahead and repeat the method that you didn't understand before we move into the normal, natural, and traditional method. I'm going to show you 3 different methods in this life. I don't want it too complicated. We have different methods of adding S. I only do 6. Out of that 6, when you do the 3 on each side, you're going to know which of the method that is suitable for you. You go ahead and use it. We have a student here. I don't know if she's here. If she's here, if you're here, say hi to everyone. She tried all the 6 methods. The only method that was okay for her was the natural and traditional method. She went ahead and started doing it. Thank you so much. God bless you. Everyone supporting this live, I can see you all. God bless you all. So now we are going to the next method. This next method on this rubber band method, the next one, the third one we're going to do, you don't need the crochet pin, neither you need the rubber band method. If you're the type that say, oh, I'm scared, I don't want to put rubber band on my hair, but I want to do the hair, go ahead and try this method we're about to do. The first one, you use the crochet pin with the rubber band. The second one, no crochet pin, you're using only the rubber band. Then this third one, no crochet pin, no rubber band. Maybe that's the title I have to be giving this here when I'm putting it online. No crochet, no rubber band. So, of how to install your braid extension into your braid. So, don't forget this method by combing your hair all the time. That's why they put this to highlight and they put this to comb. Always comb your hair. Do you know the reason why? If you're doing somebody's hair or you're doing your hair, always comb it. Because you're going to put up a braid that will take you 4 to 8 weeks on this hair. If you didn't comb the knots them out, immediately you're taking the hair off, your hair is going to be breaking. And doing braids is a protective style. But if you didn't follow the procedure, it's going to break your hair. So you have to follow the right procedure to make it a protective style, to make your hair grow. Comb it, take all the knots out, make sure it's okay, ready for braiding. Now, the only thing we are going to do that make this method related to this other method is that you're going to split this hair into 2. This is the hair we're working with. Split it into 2 the way we did it before. When you split it into 2, make sure it's open like this. I'm going to show you the difference. Why it's like this. See, when hair are like this, look at the way I do it, it's still covering. Please, kindly get your clip. This is a clip. Hold it to the one side to be able for you to do your stuff. So now you're going to go ahead and get the extension. This is my extension. I'm grabbing my extension. I've already explained to you. If you find it very difficult to take extension like this, always lay them out on a rack. Always section them. Make sure they are the same sizes before you go ahead and start braiding. If you're joining us for the first time, you are highly welcome to this class. This class is where we teach braiding in a minute. Braiding in just 1 minute, you start braiding. If you have not braided before, on this live occasion, you start braiding already. Easy way to get into braiding. So now you have your extension. Split this extension into ratio 2:1. Ratio 2:1 is like sharing something into 3, giving 2 parts to the left hand, giving 1 part to the right hand. This one I have on my right hand. Questions are not answered on this slide. What is your question, my loving Choma? What did you ask? Because I'm not watching the screen and I'm the same time doing the practical. You keep asking that question. Anytime you see me watching the screen, ask your question again. What is your question? Because I'm doing practical. I'm not putting the dolly ma. Please don't talk about dolly here. When we finish, I'm going to take us now to my other account. You can purchase it from there. Before I start the class, I talked about, because we can buy it from TikTok shop. If people that are here knew when I started 11:40 or 11:35. We start talking about how to get your mannequin for my affiliate shop. Grace Lowen, go to my Grace Lowen. Just type it on the search button, Grace Lowen. Go there, you can purchase your mannequin. When we finish the class, I'm going to switch over to that. Then I'll talk to you about it. You can go on the link and purchase it immediately. Thank you so much and God bless you. But on the comment section, don't write any other thing because the TikTok shop have all these things and your TikTok. Go ahead and get it from there. Thank you. So now we have this. When we have this, you take this one that is 2 times bigger, put it on one side. take the smaller part of it. When you take the smaller part of it, hold it. Please, let's keep tapping so that we'll not get restriction. Please, tap, tap, tap. We still have like another 1 hour plus to go on this live. So go ahead and tap, share the videos. Thank you. So that we can remain here. Share the videos. If you have not followed, follow the account. If you have not subscribe to the account. Thank you and God bless you. So now I'm holding this. What are you going to do? Place this hair in the middle. Put it here. This method we are doing is the last method that you don't need a crochet pin to do this method, and you don't need a rubber band. Watch me and stay close and watch me as I do it. Thank you so much and God bless you all for supporting. God bless you. Thank you. So now release this. Now you have your extensions in the middle. As everybody can see me. Can you see it? The extension is in the middle. The next thing you're going to do on this method, because you don't need the crochet, you don't need the rubber band, but you will need to secure this hair. All you have to do, you just go ahead and split this natural hair into 3. Split it into 3 like this. When you split it into 3, you braid it down a little bit. Braid it to hold your extension. See, braid it down. The reason why we are doing all this protocol is, as a beginner, you find it very difficult to install your extension. And now when you braid it a little bit down, look at it, braid it down, because the mannequin hair, they are all slippery. But when you're doing it on normal hair, you don't need to do too much. Just braid it down, slightly braid it down. It's holding the hair. You put this one down. You see, the next thing, put it down. When you put it down, take your hair, the other one that is 2 times bigger, adjust your mannequin. If you're doing it on a client's head, they're already sitting down. If you're doing it on your daughter's head, they're already sitting down. But because it's a mannequin, always adjust it to the position is comfortable for you to braid this hair. So now go ahead, take your left hand, hold this hair. Look at the way I'm holding it. Now I'm holding it. Place the middle of this one. Place it there. When you place it there, see, thumb, index finger is holding this hair down. Thumb and index finger is holding this hair down. All you have to do now, if you're a right-handed person, take your right hand straight away, bring it in. If you're a left-handed person, use your left hand and bring it in first. So now I'm a right-handed person. I'm going to take this. I'm still securing the hair with my thumb and index finger. Look at it. Take this one, bring it in. See it, oh, it's going under, it's not going above. Because most times when you give people mannequin to braid the hair, they will start bringing the hair above. We do hair above, right? But on this occasion, you have to bring it down. Take this one on your left hand, bring it into your right. It's going there, see it. Then you grab this one in the middle, secure it with your thumb and index finger. Take this one, hold it, then you start braiding. These methods are very, very simple. And this method, because it doesn't have the rubber band and it doesn't have, you're not using the crochet to do anything, it makes it like the normal, natural, and traditional method. Let me push it to this side so that I can see it. So now, the only thing is that this hair in this middle now is having only the natural hair. Go ahead and braid it. If you know how to do hair and you've already mastered the braiding, you can now split this hair into the other extensions. But at this point, because you're a beginner, go ahead and do this hair, but always cover it with the extension. Reason is that it will make your work look more professional, clean, and neat. The braiding is going to look neat and it's going to last longer. Somebody on the comment section said, oh, if she does braid, within 1 week, the braid is off. It's old, because your natural hair is showing on top of your braids. That is why the hair gets old quickly. But if you can practice this method by using the extension to cover the natural hair, you're going to find out that your braid is going to last more longer than you just doing the braids like that. Do you know the reason why I use colored hair to do hair? Is for you to be able to figure out that you're hiding your natural hair. For instance, if I use this shade of extension to braid on this hair, it's going to hide your secret. As a beginner, you're not going to know whether you're hiding the hair. Secret is that learning, use a colored hair to learn. It's going to help you to be able to be hiding your natural hair. If you're used to that, even if when you're using a normal hair extension that is the same color as your hair, you're going to find it very easy because you're already used to hiding your natural hair. Please tap, 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 tap. Thank you so much. Let's not lose track. Share the videos, tap the videos for us to be able to not get restricted on this live. And for the can you also teach how to add extension onto each braid to make it longer? Okay, that is fine. Let's finish this one first. Let's finish this method first. Then that's another lesson on its own. I'm going to come in live. The day I'm coming, we are going to add in extension to but for now, we have to learn how to do this one first before adding extension, because adding extension I'm going to teach you here as well, but it's going to be a lesson and we'll start before we do this. We don't have that enough time to do all this, but I'm going to take it as a separate lesson on the live. Take note. Mimi, I'm here with you. Just be steady, follow the account so that you know that when we are doing that lesson, you'll be here to grab it. So now, this is it. Can everybody see this? Oh my God, absolutely. This method looks like a normal, natural, traditional method. Can everybody see it? Because there is no rubber band in it. There is no crochet. I already followed. Thank you so much. Don't worry. Go ahead. So when I'm coming on live Monday to Friday, 12 p.m. UK time, you're going to get a notification definitely. It's just not only adding extension you're going to learn on this live. You learn a lot of things on this live. So go ahead. Be patient. Gradual, one step at a time. We'll get there. So now this is it. If you just did this method with me now, look at this method. Beautiful. Beautiful. If you just did this method right away with me now, this is the result you're getting. You see the difference? This one now look like a natural hair because you didn't add any other things to it. That is the first 3 methods that we have done here. So now, before we move into the traditional or natural way of adding extension that you have to split the hair into 3, I'm going to be showing you different 3 methods. If you have any question on this 3 method that we've done, ask me on the live session. If you want me to repeat any before we move forward so that we'll not be complicating everything, let me know. But if not, we're going to move forward. Excuse me. We are going to move forward and do the next method. Let me go ahead and highlight this hair that we're going to be working with while I'm waiting for your response. Thank you. If you're just joining us for the first time, you're highly welcome. Cheers to everybody supporting this live. If you're here today, you've supported this live in any form, God bless you. God bless you. Can you repeat one without the rubber band? One, okay, yeah, that's fine. That is the last one. I'm going to do that now. So now let's watch and see. So let me go ahead and highlight this. And at the same time that I'm teaching you how to braid, this is the 3rd line. 1, 2, 3. When you're doing hair, we're going to move into bringing the hair from here now to the front. Wow, okay, let's go ahead and verify. Is it verified already? It's verified. That was really quick. Okay, now let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and highlight this hair. When you started, because we started this mannequin, we've done the 1st line, the 2nd line, and 3rd line. If you're a beginner and you're learning how to split the hair as well, you've done this 3rd line. Then the next line you're going to do, you're going to come in front of here. Take the same size inches of hair that you're doing. Come here and take it from here. This is the problem for most people as well. They know how to braid, but they don't know how to highlight the hair to start doing the hair. So go on and still learn it as I'm doing it. Now you just go around, make sure they are the same sizes. Make sure if you're doing the same size, if you want to make the hair more bigger and faster, you are going to increase your size. But if you're making it the same size as I'm doing, you're going to do the same size. So that don't make your braid look as if who did this hair. So now let's go ahead, highlight it all around. Horizontally, you're going to highlight it like this. Take it horizontally to the round. This is a mannequin. It might not be giving you a good highlighting result, but if you're doing it properly on a hair, please make sure you just, if it's ask the person first or ask the client first. If they are the one that gets so itchy with any product on their scalp, don't put it. Ask. Because sometimes when you do braid and the person is itchy with the braid, within 2 days, it's as if you've done that braid for decades. The hair is just going to go rough because all the hands is on it, itching all the time. So now, first of all, if the person they are the type that doesn't get itching when they put product, you go ahead. If you're doing a normal hair, take a little bit of a gel, normal gel, put it across the line, then you go it across again to make it a very, very nice and clean line. Because now we're using mannequin, I'm not going to be putting all those products on the mannequin because we're still going to use it tomorrow. So now pay attention and let's move on. So now on the section, somebody said I should repeat the method without the crochet pin, repeat the method without the crochet pin and without the rubber band. So let's go ahead. That's the last one that we did. Let's go ahead and repeat that. Then we'll now move straight forward to the other methods. So if you're here, look at it, pay attention, look at it. Now that we have highlighted this hair, these other parts that you're not going to be working with, what are you going to do with it? Let's just go ahead and wrap it around. Use our clip and clip it so that it won't be disturbing you. You see the way I clip it? We don't need to work with this one now. These are the areas that we're working with. You've highlighted the hair horizontally. Go vertically and take the first one. This is the first one I'm going to take from the hair. You take it like this way. Bring it. Then these other ones that you're not working with, get your clip. Always have your clips. Always have your clips to hold on to the hair. Move it to the back. This is the hair we're working with. That method, we're repeating another method showing from the last one we just did. No crochet, no rubber band. I hope it's the one that she wants me to repeat. No crochet, no rubber band. Let me check. I think that if I'm sure, that is what she wanted. Can you repeat the one without rubber band? Okay, yes. The one without rubber band. So let's go ahead and do that. So now that you've highlighted your hair, the one without rubber band, go ahead and split this hair into two. Watch me as I do this. It will benefit those that are just coming now. Madam, please, what is the importance of applying gel? Yes, for those that doesn't have problem on the scalp, the importance of doing that is that when you're taking your lines like this, it's going to make the line look very clean. See, madam, please, what is the importance of applying gel? I've already said is that if the client is the type that doesn't get itchy with products, do that. But if you ask them they do, don't bother yourself. Just try your best to make sure you highlight the line. It makes the lines become very, very clean. And when you put the gel in between that line, you go it again, like doing this, making it straight. You know, with the tiny gel that is on it, it will not make the line look very straight and nice. That is just the only thing, nothing else. But then if the person most people use their hair products, but first of all, ask. Like me, I ask first. If they know that their hair is itchy, don't do that. Thanks, mom. You're welcome. So now you go ahead and do this. Split this one into two. When you split this one into two, it's like this. Open it like that. Now, another thing is that I always have a lot of clips here. When you're splitting into two and you're finding it very difficult as a beginner, all these procedures because you're a beginner, when you get into hair, most of the things I'm doing here, you don't need them that much. Some you still need them. So you just hold this one so that to be on the safer side. Go ahead and grab the hair. Now we are going to be using the pink now because I want to mix this. I want to use the pink now. If you're the type that is a pinky color, pink is here. Come on, your color is here. So now go ahead and grab the hair extension that you're going to be using. Make sure that they are the same sizes and make sure that they are the same sizes. Thank you so much. God bless you. Let's make it interesting. Share the video. The more we like, the more the system is going to help us to attract more people to come in. Go ahead and do that. For this period of time that we are here, support this live, and God bless you for supporting this live. For everyone that is here supporting this live, God will bless you. Share the videos, subscribe to my channel, follow me. The more I come on live, you're going to get a notification that I'm here. Let's give this chance to everyone. Hey, that chest goes to everyone supporting, and God bless you too. So now this is the hair we're working with. Split this hair into ratio 2. If you're just joining, you're welcome. Just go ahead, pay attention to what we're doing. If you miss the part today, tomorrow 12 p.m. UK time, you're not going to miss it. Be here with me. We're going to be on live learning how to braid hair. So now you're sharing this hair into 3, meaning the one I have on my right hand should be 2 times the one I have on my left hand, meaning that the left one is bigger than the right hand. Take this one on your left hand, bring it and keep it on one side. When you put it on one side, what are you going to do? Go ahead and make sure that this hair is in the same length. Look at it. Go straight in the middle. When you go straight in the middle, place that middle on it. This method we're doing now is no crochet, no rubber band. That's the title I'm going to give this hair. No crochet, no rubber band. Basically good for the beginners to do hair. And most of the hair as a professional, we still use this hair method. It depends on what hair comes up. You just remember which of the method that will be okay for you. Go ahead and use it. When you place this in the middle like this, what are you going to do? Split this hair into 3. Because we are not using a rubber band, we are not using crochet. Split this hair into 3. Look at it. When you split it into 3, you braid this extension down a bit. Just braid it down. I don't say do too much. Just go ahead and braid it down. When you braid this down, it's going to hold that extension, making it easy for you to be able to secure your extension or your braid. Look at it. When you braid it down tiny, look at it, then you not bring this one down. When you bring it down, take the other extensions that is 2 times bigger. Make sure they are on the same length. Can you see what I've done here? Very, very okay. So now, this is my left hand. This is my left hand. Take your left hand. Gently take your left hand. Hold this hair. It's secured already. Easy. You started braiding this hair already. Take this one in the middle. Place it here. Place this hair in the middle. Hold it with your thumb and index finger. This is my thumb and this is my index finger. When you hold it like this, the next thing is that you start braiding this hair. It's easy. Very easy. This is my right hand. If you're a right-handed person, go with your right hand first. If you're a left-handed person, go with your left hand first. So as I'm a right-handed person, we're going to go with the right hand first. Take this one, bring it in. When you bring it in, you grab this one, secure it with your thumb and index finger. Look at it. Take the one on your left hand, bring it in. Hold it there. Bring this one in the middle, hold it. Then you've started braiding the hair already. Can you see what is there? The hair is easy to do. This method is easy. And this method, look at the roots. This method look like the normal or traditional method. Can you see it? Then you go ahead. But the only thing I'm going to tell you, if you're just joining now, all this hair now, look at all my natural hair are on one side, right? But as a beginner, if I tell you now, split this hair into this hair, the hair is going to unravel. Don't worry. But all you have to do, go ahead and use this your extension now, cover this natural head and go ahead and be braiding this hair. When you now get used to braiding, my dear, if you get used to braiding, you'll be able to split this hair if you're using this method into the 3. So I don't want to be doing that on this live. Wow, so easy. Yes, very, very easy. Can you see how easy this hair is? But all you have to do for me, because you're using a colored hair, always make sure that your extensions are covering your natural hair. Now, we are using pink hair, pink extension on a brown hair. Thank you so much. I'm seeing all of you. God bless you. Share the video for about 20 people on your page so that they will come and benefit as well. The way you're enjoying this, the way they will come and enjoy this. Thank you so much. So now you go ahead and braid this. Look at it. Very, very simple. If you have not braided before, if you follow my life once, you will start braiding. I'm not even joking. People have been testifying a lot. Most people just come in the class. A lot of people have graduated in this class. They don't take their certificate and their crown by themselves because they've learned what they want. So more people are coming in. We keep training more people. The more you come in, if today is your first time, you're welcome. You will learn. That is just it. So all I want you to do is that when you learn, when the video comes up, react to my videos, share the videos. It's going to help to support us to grow more. Thank you so much and God bless you. So now I'm going to do this, finish this braiding, making sure that everything is hiding under. What is the reason why you need to hide the extension in your natural hair under the extension? It's for it to be more lasting more, and at the same time looking more clean and neat, and at the same time it makes your job look more professional job. Let me show you how this hair look very clean and neat. When you do this method, nobody will say, oh, this is your first time of doing hair. You see it? This is the color shade of the hair. We're using pink. You hardly see the color brown on it because I've used the extension to hide the hair. Can everybody see it? Now it helps you and it makes your braid last longer. Most people, when they say, oh, I went to this stylist to do my hair, before 2 weeks, all the hair just went like it's old. The reason is that they didn't hide that your hair under the scene. Because when you're hiding, it's showing only the extension. It will make it last longer. Because when your hair is popping out all the time, it makes your hair looks old. It makes the braid looks old. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, everybody. I've seen everybody. Rhoda, thank you so much. God bless you. Please give this cheers to everyone. So now I've answered your question by repeating this method. This method is no crochet, no rubber band. No crochet, no rubber band. That is it. We've done it. So now we are going to move up to the normal, natural, and traditional method. Thank you. You're welcome, Mimi. Normal, natural, and traditional method of adding extensions into your braid. We've done the 3 methods related to rubber band method. This method now is related to the normal method all of us are working up to. Yes, as a beginner, you're working up to one step at a time. Then you get to this point. So let's go ahead. It's 3 methods I'm going to be showing you online here. Anyone that is okay for you, try the 6th method. Then you go ahead and use it. So the first one we're going to be doing, let's highlight the hair. We've taken our hair horizontally. Let's go ahead and take it vertically now. Take the hair vertically now and take it. This one that you're not working with, you have your clips. Move it to the side and keep it. So now this is the hair we're going to be working with now. Always make sure that you comb the hair first. Look at it. Even the mannequin, when you comb it, is blocking. Make it straight, and it's going to help you as well. The reason is that when you have a knot, when you're doing braids, it's going to hedge your hand. You see, when you're holding the hair, it's going to hold your hand. It won't let you pass through. But when you comb it and it's straight, when you place the extension on it, your hand is going to be going through it easily. So now, this is the hair we're working with. Let's go ahead and get our extension. If you're joining me for the first time, my name is GraceLawendhair from GraceLawendhair, as you can see it. If you have not followed this, follow it, because we do our trainings Monday to Friday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. UK time. UK time. So now, this is the extension. When you take the extension, always make sure your extensions are the same sizes. Always make sure your extensions are the same sizes. If you want to be faster in doing your hair, you don't want to waste time, increase the hair, not the extension. Let the extension be the same thing. If you're doing micro size, do micro all through your extension braids. If you're doing medium size, do medium all through your braid. If you're doing jumbo, do jumbo all through your braid. If you want to be quick and you say, I don't want to stay too much on the hair, it's the natural hair that you have to increase, not the extension. Always use the same size of extension to do it. Write that in your notes. I hope you have your notes when you're learning online here. Points for you to remember. Put it on, write it down. So now that we're here, take this one, split it into 2. When you split this hair into 2, it's going to be ratio 2:1. The one you have on your right hand should be 2 times the one you have on your left hand. That one you have on your left hand, take it like this, bring it to one side, keep it. Okay, no, not on this method. I'm carried away now. This method now, we don't have to keep it. This method, we're doing the natural and traditional method. We have to cross it. When you do it ratio 2:1, you have to do this, cross it. You see the way I've crossed it? Take the smaller part of the hair, place it on top of the one that is bigger, then you cross it. When you cross it, it's going to look like this. When you see the 3 strands of the hair, they are the same thing. Can you see it? When you see the 3 strands of this hair, because we need 3 strands to do our braids. That is why we make the other part smaller. When you cross it and double it, it's going to make the hair look the same sizes. 1, 2, 3. They are the same sizes now. Do you know? Let me come in this part and explain something to you. The other lady that was saying, okay, my braids is not looking the same thing as my extension, is because this other one are not equal. If one is too tiny, I'm going to show you an example if we still have time. But if not, tomorrow when I come, remind me why your hair sometimes doesn't look professional. Now that you've taken this hair equal, if you braid it, it's going to look equal. So now let's go ahead. You put it across, hold this extension like this. This is the first method I'm going to show you. This first method I'm showing you, most of the professionals, that's the way they install their natural and traditional method. If you're this and you're used to it, you're not on the wrong side. Go ahead and use that method. Take your left hand, Make sure that the hair are not joining. Take your left hand, hold this hair. When you hold this hair on your left hand, your natural hair, take the extension that you're holding on this hand. Look at it. I've placed it and I'm holding it on the other part. Place it on top of here. Hold it with your thumb and index finger. I told you, thumb and index finger play important role. When it's like this, the next thing that you're going to do now, start plaiting this hair. Take it like this. You're placing it. 1, look at it. Then 2. 2 is enough. Don't make it too tight, except you think it's not secured enough. When you do that, see my hand. Look at my hand. My supporting hand, look at the way it's shaking. Take this one here, place it here. When you place it there, you're holding it. Then you now come to this hair. In this point, you're going to split this natural hair to this one. Split it. When you split it, you go this way. Simple, oh. This method is simple, my dear. If you've not started using this method, go and try this method. See, simple. This is one of the traditional way of natural way of adding extension to it. No this thing. So the next thing is that now you can have this hair. If you want to give this one some of the natural hair, you can do it as well on this occasion. But the thing is that make sure that your extensions are covering your natural hair each time you're doing this hair. Look at it. It's covering it. Now you're going to be braiding the hair. Cover it. Braid the hair. Beautiful. This method is simple. Even me that I do hair, normally I don't use this method before I start training. I can see it now that this method is okay. Most professionals, that's their own method of historing. But the last method from this method is what I use. Then I'll still show you. Go ahead and watch it and pay attention. Share the video, like the video. I'm still waiting because you guys promised me that you're going to give me 100,000 likes. Since I started this live, I only get 14,000. Oh, when we started at first, we used to get 50,000. We got 60,000 likes one day. I've never reached 100. I told you I'm going to dance. If we do 50,000, I'm going to do one leg dance. If we do 100,000, I'm going to use my whole body to dance. I'm still waiting. Thank you so much for your support and God bless you for this. Take this chair for everyone. So now let's go ahead and continue what we are doing. So the more, excuse me, you're just going to be braiding it. I'm hiding all my natural hair under. Can you see it? Go ahead and braid. Normally, I don't finish braiding the hair because by the time we occupy this whole training head with our braids, I'm going to show you how you can end the end of the braids. I have videos I've sent in. Each time we complete it, I do comprehensive video of how we end the braids because it's season to season. When we finish this hair, we are finished this season of the hair. So we are going to do it. Look at it. Look at that first method. Very, very secured. Very, very secured. Look at how secure that hair is. Beautiful. So this is the first method from our natural and traditional method to install the extension. I hope you paid attention when I did this. If you know you didn't get it and we still have enough time, I'm going to repeat it. But wait, let's do the other two that is left. Then we'll not have any question, let me know. Because we still have this hair to do. I still have this hair to show you. The last method to show you. So pay attention and stay tuned. If you have not shared this video since you're here, go ahead and share it. If you have not liked the video, go ahead and like it. If you have not supported this video, go ahead and support the video. God bless you. Thank you so much for it. So that is it. So now, let's go and do the next one. Thank you so much for sharing. Mercy, I'm seeing you. Please repeat. Please repeat. Just join. Just pay attention. We're doing the other one. Then when I do the other two, then you can ask questions. When other people that have watched the first one want to repeat, you learn it from there. So let's go ahead and do the other two because we are having 3 methods now. So the second method, let's go ahead. I want to make sure that this head I'm splitting, we split it to be clean. See, you're learning and you see the handwork. Look at the hair. Very neat. I'm not just doing the hair because I'm teaching you. I'm doing it professionally for you to learn that way. That when you learn this, all your handwork is going to be clean and neat. So now let's go ahead and highlight this part of the hair, making sure that the lines are all neat. Despite we are using a training hair, sometimes the hair doesn't go straight, but we'll take it and manage it like that. So when you're doing it on a normal client's hair, make sure that everything is straight when you're highlighting the hair. So now let's go ahead, clip this one. Use your clip to hold the one you're not working with. This is the second method for the natural and traditional method that we are going to do. The thing is that when you're doing this method, this hair is going to be the third strand. If the hair is not lengthy like this, you can't do this method. Why I'm teaching you the 6 methods is that go ahead and do this method. Any one method that you think is okay for you and you're comfortable with it, go ahead and be using that one method. Then when you come across some styles that related to that method I've teach you, you can be able to do it because you've learned it already. Do you understand? Yes. So now comb the hair out. When you comb the hair out, this method, if you have your hair up to this length, you can be able to do this method. If you have your hair full length like this, you can be able to do this method. But if you have your hair very short, the method you are going to do with that hair is that you use the rubber band method, or you use the normal traditional method that you are going to hold it from the root to do this method. So now let's go ahead and do this method. So this method, our natural hair is going to be the third strand. Watch me as I do this method. So now if you're just joining us, you're welcome. Keep tapping. You see those that are tapping, God bless you. I can see all of you. Thank you so much and God bless you. That hand that you use in sharing the video, tapping, supporting this video, God will bless you and replenish everything you desired. Thank you so much. So now this is it. Take your extension. Make sure that the extensions is the same sizes with what you're doing. Can you see it? Make sure that the extension is the same sizes with what you're doing. Look at the extension. Now I have the same size, but with this method, I am not going to split this hair. With this method, you're not going to split this hair. Watch me. This hair is just going to be like this. This is the normal size I'm doing with this size that I split it. But with this method, I'm not going to split it. So now you come this way because I've already told you that this hair, God bless you. Thank you so much. This hair you're going to use this one as the third strand. See my left hand. I'm waving it to you. That's my left hand. Hold this hair. Take this extension now. Place it in the middle. Place it in the middle as if you're doing the normal braid I've been teaching you. But on this occasion now, you're not going to split the hair, only the extension. When you hold it like this, the next thing you're going to do, take it. If you're a right-handed person, bring it like this. Watch me. Watch this method. This is the second method for the natural and traditional method I'm teaching you on this slide. There might be several methods, but I'm only teaching 6 methods. Go ahead and try these 6 methods. Then you take the one that is okay, best for you. Start using them. So now you take this hair on your right hand, bring it into the left. Your natural hair, take it, slide it, secure it with your thumb and index finger. Take the other extension, bring it to your right. Then hold this one in the middle, secure it with your thumb and index finger. Always secure with your thumb and index finger. If not, the hair is going to unravel. Now, this is my natural hair. Braid it like one more time for the hair to be secured. When I bring it now when I braid it up to 1, 2, 3 braids, with this method, it's going to show your natural hair from the beginning. Don't mind about it because we are learning. And if this method is suitable for you, go ahead and use it. Now, position your natural hair in the middle because we are not going to continue to use this natural hair to be braiding all through. No, never. So what you have to do now, borrow some hair. The hair you did not split before, take it and add it here. Give it that space. Come to this other one on your left hand. Bring some of the hair. Place it in the middle like this. Dash it to this one in the middle. Now you have equated the equation. On this occasion as well, if you are the type that knows how to braid now, this is the time of splitting the natural hair as well. But I will say no, because you're learning how to use this method. When you know how to use it, you can now go ahead and split both the natural hair as well. So let's go ahead and braid this hair. Now we have given the natural hair extensions in the middle. Let's go ahead and braid it. And make sure that your natural hair is covering, your extension is covering the natural hair. You go straight away and braid. Do you see the way I'm braiding? Do you see the way I'm braiding it? If you want a tight braid, this is where you're going to do your tight braid. If you want a loose braid, you start giving gap. I'm still going to do a class on that. Thank you so much and God bless you. Let's give this chance to everyone. Supporting Stella, Sophie, I can see you. Thank you. God bless you. So now, I'm going to do a class whereby I'll show you the difference between the loose braid and the tight braid, so that you can know the difference, so that it will not be that, oh, this braid is not tight, it's not wobbling. Sometimes people need loose braid for different styles. Some, if you want it very tight, you go ahead and do it. So now let's keep braiding this hair. So now I'm going to braid this hair until I finish it. See, I'm hiding my extensions. Using my extension to hide the natural hair. Use your extension to always hide the natural hair. Share the video, like the video. Thank you so much on 21 like. Let's move it to 30, please, before we finish. Thank you so much, and God bless you. For those ones that are just joining us for the first time, you're highly welcome. Follow the account. Our classes are Monday to Friday, 12 p.m. UK time to 2 p.m. UK time. Please, which time do you come online? 12 p.m. UK time, UK 12 p.m. Type 12 p.m. UK time. If you're in the UK, you know it's UK. But if you're watching me from all over the world, just go on the Google search and put 12 UK time to my own country time. What time is it? It's going to show you immediately, so that you will not miss when I'm live. Now, look at it. Look at the hair. Beautiful. See braids now. You see levels of braid as a beginner. They will say, oh my God, you say you're a beginner or you've been doing hair for a very long time. That is what people will ask you when you start using this method in the right way. Can you see it? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So this method now, because it's a method whereby we use the hair to be the top strand, you're going to see one or two hair showing, then later always adjust it by your hair, because now you're using a brown color shade to use the pink extension, so you're not even seeing much of the pink and brown hair on this hair. You see how neat the hair is? So you see how neat the hair is? So it's good to make this your braid last longer than somebody that the normal natural hair is popping up all the time on their braids. Can we understand? Yes. So now let's go ahead and do the third method. So when we do the third method that is related to this braids and natural, how I wish I can do this. You can do it now. Are you not on my live? Check the name where you are. GraceLawendhair. This is where we make braid easy, like a snap. Pam, you already got it. Princess, don't worry. Go ahead, practice. The only thing I'm going to tell you is that the only advice on this life is that when you watch me do this braids, go ahead and practice it yourself, because you practice with your own hand. If you watch me from now till next year, watch all my life daily, and you didn't get a training head or somebody to practice with, you're not going to get it. So always practice what you have learned. You will see it. The more you practice, the more your hand gives you your own techniques that you have to get used to. All of our braids are different, and that is how our handwritings are different. I'm teaching you how to braid now. You might braid your own hair now. Your braiding hair will look more nicer than I do. It's not as if we're comparing. That is just nature. That is just it. So go ahead. I'm just only giving you a guideline and technique. Use it. I'm practicing with my girls. But sometimes you might get a mannequin if you've not learned before to practice, because the more you practice with your girls, and at the end of the day, you now know how to braid your hair, your girls will be avoiding you to braid their hair, because that time you keep manipulating your learning on their hair is going to be hurting their scalp. Then when you now know how to do the hair, they will avoid you. So the best thing is that if you want to learn hair, go ahead. Christmas gift for yourself this time around, go and get one of these. When we finish this live, if I have time, I'm going to switch over to my affiliate account on this TikTok, or rather you go on my Grace Lawend on TikTok shop. You can purchase your mannequin and your stand and everything. You understand what I mean? So that is just the secret behind it. Most people don't know that they can do hair, but their kids will say, don't touch my hair, mommy, I'd rather go outside. The child who don't want to open up that your hand is paining them. That is one thing, because you're their mother. They don't want to say it. They'll say, mommy, no, I don't want to do it. Give me the money. Let me go out. No. If you spend £20 to get a training head and practice with it very well, go straight into your daughter's hair and do that hair. It's going to save you a lot. You know how much braid is done these days. So let's go ahead. Let's not digress too much. Keep tapping on the profile so that will not get restriction. Go ahead and tap. Let's go ahead and do the next method. Let's go ahead and do the last method related to this. If you have not shared this video since you came up to this live, go ahead and share the video. If you have not liked the video, go ahead and like. If you have not supported this video in any way, go ahead and support our videos. God bless you, our live videos. God bless you. God bless you. So now let's go ahead and do the last method. That is what everybody is waiting for. This method, most used method. Maybe that is the topic I'm going to, because sometimes when I'm talking, I'm going to be getting some ideas of the topic I'm going to put it so that you guys will understand it. Most used method of how to install the braids. So let's go ahead and do this most used method. So now go ahead and comb it. I'm not even forgetting, despite I do hair all the time, but I will let you practice this method by doing the right thing I'm teaching you. Always combing the hair when I'm supposed to comb it. So now the next thing you're going to do now, go ahead and get your extensions. Today we are using pink. If you're the type that like pink, this is pink. Oh, come, gather all the pink people here. Mona, come and see. So now you have to take the hair. When you're taking the hair extension, let the hair extension be the same thing. Can you see it? Let the hair extensions be the same size. Then you come to this point. This method now is the method whereby you can hold your extensions on one hand. If you are here on this class and you already have a method of holding your extension, go ahead and do it that way. But if you're here and you want to follow this method of me holding my extension on one hand, which is quicker if you want to go into business doing hair, it's very easy. Let's say, for instance, this is our normal extensions. I've splitted this hair now into the size that we want to. Ratio 2:1. The one you have on your right hand should be 2 times the one you have on your left hand. You can cross it. When you cross it like this, it's going to be equal. You see what I'm doing? My strands should be equal to get a perfect size of braid. If one is smaller, you're going to see the result. I'm going to show you that kind of this thing when I'm going to teach you that class, maybe tomorrow. So now you're holding this. When you hold this way, you're going to go this way. I'm holding my extension. Look at the way I just did it. Did it take me any stress? No. I'm holding my extension on one hand. I can just install the hair immediately. But for the sake of this class, I'm going to show you how you can hold this extension on one hand before you install the last traditional method and most used method. The first one we did, they are still used, but sometimes most people know how to use this method. So you go ahead now that you have crossed your extension, what are we going to do? This is my right hand. I'm standing here in front of you, showing you my right hand, and I'm waving you. Thank you so much, and God bless you as well. So now, when you have it, this is your thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little or pinky finger. You see these 2 fingers, index and thumb finger, they play vital role in all the hair we are doing. You see this 3 that is shaking here, these 3, they are supporting fingers. Good afternoon, my Ifabuchi. I've talked about you today, that the method that you're used to, you came and meet your method. Say hi to them, because I've talked about you today that you tried the 6th method, and at the end of the day, is this method I'm going to do that came into your hand, and that's the method you're doing. She can do her hair by herself. Ifabuchi, she's saying hi, everyone. If you have not followed each other and you need to get up to 1,000 followers, please connect to each other so that you can be able to show me your work that you have done online. I want to be seeing what we are learning all here, what you are doing. Yes. So now, this is the hair. Let's not digress too much. This is the hair. Hold this one side on your right hand with your thumb and index finger. Can you see? Then this is my left hand. This is my thumb and index finger on my left hand. Hold the other strand with your thumb and index finger on your left hand. See, this is my supporting finger. Look at this 3 supporting hand that is shaking now. That one is shaking, coming. Bring this other strand there and hold it like this. The hair I have on my hair, I made it myself, you see. I know. Well done. She have learned a lot. I told her to be taking clients now. Ifabuchi, go and make your printing card and start making money out of your skills now, because you have really learned fast and you have improved a lot. She can do her hair even more than doing other people's hair. So she's really learning. So now, when you have this like this, look at where I've gone up to this point. Don't let this thing wobble. If it wobbles like this, you can't be able to hold your extension on one hand. Let it, give it that firmness. When you have that firmness in it, take your middle finger. This is my middle finger. I just showed you on my finger now. Place it on this one. Middle finger, place it here. When you place it here, the only hands I'm going to turn here is my right hand. My left hand is securing these other extensions this way. Take your left hand, bring your right hand, move it this way. When you move it, the hand that is going to come out in this hole is your index finger. Look at how my index finger came out of that hole. You just adjust it like this. Now, the extension is going to be standing on top of your index finger. When it's like this, you go ahead and install your braid. When I do this, if you have any question, you can ask me before we do the last hair that we're going to, I'm showing you the first thing we did in this class. So now the next step you're going to do this, please ma, repeat. Wait, let's finish this one first. Let's install this. I'm going to repeat it. Yes. Okay, if let me just repeat it because I'm not going to repeat the braids. Let's go ahead and repeat holding your extension on the hand. Make it easy. Look at it. The one you have on your left hand should be, the one you have on your right hand extension should be 2 times the one you have on your left hand. That is it. Bigger, small and big. Then you now cross it. Take this small one that is small. Keep sharing the live. Tap, 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 tap. We have not reached up to 30. Let's move this light to 30. Everybody bring your phone out. Most people don't even know how to tap. When you say tap, 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 they don't know. Take your phone that you're watching me. If it's on my forehead, if it's on my mouth that you're tapping, go ahead and be tapping it on that thing. It's going to be showing this red love icon. You see that icon is going to move it. It will make the system like this know that what we're doing here is okay, and it will stop us from getting restriction. So you just go ahead and do like this. Even the way you're watching me, your hand is on it like this. You know, it doesn't pain. No, gently touch. You don't have to use hammer on it like that. It's going gradually. If you want to put it on my eye, go straight on the eyeglass and be touching it like this. It's going to be showing. Thank you so much for doing that. This is another teaching because people are here, they don't even know what is tap, tap, tap. So I've taught you now how to do it. Let's give cheers to people that have learned it now. Thank you so much. So now let's go back to our normal thing we're doing. So now this is it. When you have this extension like this, take the smaller part of it, cross it. When you cross it to this other part, it's going to be like this. Now check the 3 strands of this hair. They are equal. That is what makes your braids look more professional. They are equal. Because if this one is so tiny and the other ones are big, 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 when you do the braid, you're going to see the result of your braid. It's going to be one side. I'm going to practicalize that so that you can see the difference. When the braids, I'm going to practicalize that, but not now. So now when you have it like this, you've crossed it. Go ahead, take your fingers, index, thumb and index. This is the thumb, this is the index finger, this is the middle finger, this is the ring finger, this is the little or pinky finger. So now take your thumb on your right hand, hold this part of the hair. You're holding it like this. Go on the left hand, use your thumb and index finger, hold this one. Then this supporting hand, look at these 3 hands that is facing you now. Place those one, the last one, put it like this. You see the way I'm holding it? When you're holding it like this, don't wobble it. When it's like this, you cannot hold it on your hand. Make it like this, firm. When you make it firm, take this, your middle finger. When you put this, your middle, place it like this. When you place that middle finger like this, then the only hand I'm going to turn now is my right hand, where this one is placed here. Then you go ahead and turn your right hand. My hand is still holding like this. Then you bring your index finger. This is my index finger here. Bring it out from this hole here on my left hand. Then you just adjust your hand. It's going to look like this. That is how to hold your extension on one hand. Most people, they know how to hold their extension when they are putting their hair, but they don't know how to grab the hair to be tight. If you know how to hold your extension and it's okay for you, it's working for you, go ahead and do that. But if you don't know how to do that, please, you can learn this one. The video will come up and I'll send it for you to watch it. Then when you get home, get your extension and practice it. Practice, they said, make perfect. The more you practice, the more you get it. So now this is the hair. Let's install this one. This last method we're installing is the last traditional and natural method to install your extensions into your braid. But then is the most used. most used of all. That is it. And that is why we did 6 method here and gradually move you up from step 1, step 2, step 3, step up to this 6. How do I get the video, please? Yeah, on my live. Have you followed the live? Have you followed the live? When you follow the live, I'm going to send the videos in tomorrow. And now you're watching me live, you're going to see the videos in tomorrow morning. Send all the clips for you to remember. So now, go ahead and hold your hair like this. This method, why they are natural, traditional method, is that you're going to split this hair into, look at it, into 3. Take this one first. This is my left hand, right? That's my left hand. Watch me, oh, watch me. Thank you, Omo Large 21. I can see you. Thank you. So now you take this one. When you take this one, grab this one here. Take it. When you take that one, use your index finger. This is my index finger. Watch this. Oh, thank you so much. I can see you all. Thank you. God bless you. Omo Large. Thank you. Take your index finger. Place it in between the hair and the extension is going to come out this way. It has automatically split that hair into 2. Release your right hand. When you release your right hand, go ahead and do this. Split it now and start grabbing this hair. Now, this is the time you're going to grab it. Take your index finger from your right hand, place it in between here, and hold it and grab this hair. Make sure, this is where people have problem. This is how you are going to secure this hair from the roots. But not too tight, but well secured. You see it? When you secure it, you plait it like 1 or 2. The next thing you're going to do, you're going to flip your hands. Flipping in my hands is like this. You're going to turn your hands, meaning that you're not going to continue to braid that hair. Turn your hand like this. Look at it. You turn it. When you now turn the hand, the next thing you're going to do, I said, make sure that your braid, this is where I always have problem. That is what I'm telling you. This is where everybody always have problem when they're doing this method. You're going to grip it from the root very tight. It's secured, but not tight. Secured. Let's go ahead and do it. When it comes to this part, the difference between all the methods we have been doing to this one is that natural and traditional method. This one have natural hair. See it. The second one have the natural hair. See it. The third one have the natural hair. See it. This natural method automatically, when you're grabbing it from the root, split your natural hair into 3 for all the extensions to get it. But all the methods that we have been doing, we have to only have the natural hair in the middle. Do you get it? While we are moving gradual step to this point. Yes. So now, all you have to do now, when it gets to this point, you secure the root. Go ahead, because we are doing a colored hair. Use your extension to cover all those natural hair on the 3 strands. Look at it. Cover it like this. Then you start braiding. When you start braiding, look at it. Look at it. When you're braiding, always push your extension in front, not the natural hair. Can you see what I'm doing? Always push the extension in front. Look at the extension. Bring it this way. Bring it this way. And you're doing it. And it's going. And you're doing it. And it's going. Look at how clean and neat this hair. How do you talk? That is the talking now. It's just that we don't want to use that English talking. What she just wrote there is what I'm doing. But because this class is a beginner's class, we don't want to start speaking English that people will be thinking, oh, what are they doing? Please, when you're tucking your hair in, meaning that you're using your extensions to cover your braids, that is what is, how do you talk? That is what I'm doing now. So you go ahead and take this, cover it. Who just asked that question? That is what we are doing. But the English, I break it down to the level that I didn't use talk. But the name is called tucking your extension in. T-U-C-K. Then you go ahead, take it and close it. Keep doing. You see, you're not seeing your natural hair. All you're seeing is the extensions when you're braiding, making it look neat, and your hair is going to look more professional and it's going to last longer. Your braids is going to last longer. Have you seen where you do braids on people? When I do braids on my kids, they're like, I always have problem. Thank you, man. With what? With tucking it in. Yes, if you always have problem with tucking it in, his name is BSC. Always use a colored hair to try the tucking in. Use a colored hair to try your tucking in. If you use a similar color, you're not going to get it fast. When you're practicing, you see that when I come online, I use a colored hair always to do practice for you, for great visibility, and as well, you're going to help you when you're tucking your hair in. When you're hiding your natural hair under the extension, you're going to visibly see it. Thank you so much. Omolaj, I can see you. God bless you. God bless you all for your support. Oh, they have moved it up to 31 like. Okay, let's move it up to 40. Let's move it up to 40 gradually, because we are still coming to teach you this one. I'm still coming to do the last method of this. Look at this. We did it when we just started. That is lock, butterfly lock, using your kinky braid to do this. Yes, if you want it smaller, you can do it. That's the last thing I'm going to do before we finish our live. Then if we still have more time, I'm going to switch over to I'm going to on our live for where you can get your mannequins. So if you don't have time, that's the first thing I will do tomorrow. Tomorrow, when I come in tomorrow, we just go in 11:30, go into my other account. I'll pin all this link down. You can be able to buy your materials for doing hair and everything. Look at this hair now. Can everybody see? Natural and traditional. It takes it straight away from the roots. How did you find the right extension, right side? Yes, that is another thing. You've asked question now. When you want to get the right extension, it depends on you. I've already explained this from the beginning, that what I think is my medium might not be your medium to pick extension. What I think is my micro might not be your micro. When I want to have jumbo, it depends on the size of the hair. This is jumbo, big. Another one again is big jumbo. It depends on the size that you feel that is okay for you. So now that I'm picking my medium, I know it. When I pinch it like this, look at it. You feel it now. You have feelings of pinching it. When you pinch it, like, you don't know that the size is the same thing. You pinch, always pinch the same size. But as a beginner, for you to be on the safer side, I've explained this before. Always have a rack. When you have a rack like something, if you cannot afford the rack, let me see whether I can see sample of that rack around. I don't have it around me now. I'll get it next time. I'll show you what it is. Then you now place all your extension, measuring your extension. See, number one, you put it on the rack. You take another one, measure it. Number two, you make sure it's the same size. You put it like this. Place it on a chair or on a rack. Then as a beginner, when you see that all these things you're doing are the same sizes, it will make your braids to look very equal. But then if you find it very difficult to take it the way I'm taking it, see, because I'm used to it, thank you, ma, my sizing is always the problem. Yes, that is the method you're going to use if you want your size to be equal. Place it, measure your size, take at least up to 10. Place it on a rack or on top of the handle of your dining chair or any place that you think is convenient for you. Then you now know that all of them are the same size. Start your braiding then. Before you keep doing, the more you do things, the more you get into it. So the more you keep braiding, the more you can be able to take your braids the way I'm taking it. I've already explained, when you're doing braid, if you're doing this size, make sure that all your braids are the same size like this. It makes your job very neat and uniformed. Don't come because you're learning and come and be doing lazy person's work. Don't be lazy when you're learning. Make sure that the sizes are equal, is equal. Don't come and take big jumbo thinking that if you take extension big, the hair will finish. No. If you want this hair now to finish on time, as we are doing this hair, if you thank you so much, Beauty. If you want this hair to finish early now, that you don't want to stay too long, my dear, what you have to do now is section your hair. Like I'm taking it small now. You say, no, I want this whole hair to be 40. It's going to be fast. But then if you're still taking the extension, if it's 40, make sure that your extensions are the same thing. If you want it tiny like this, take tiny. If you want it big, take big. It will make your work look neat. I'm telling you the tips and the tricks of how you can get into all this braiding. When you use that method, when you use those, okay, I'm showing you how to take extensions. When you use those methods, you're going to get it. Okay, now we've done the three methods of the natural and traditional way. Look at the three here, which we have done. Among these three now, do you have any question? Do you have any question, or do you have anyone you want me to repeat? If you want me to repeat any of this method that we just done these three, put it on the comment section, then I will do one. Then we'll go ahead and teach you how to do this butterfly lock. If you're here, you came late, I did this purposely. I did one method using the rubber band to do this one. I said, no, I'm not going to do this because I'm going to show you another method of how to do this style. Then when everybody is here, we're going to do this. So we'll use this to finish the live today. So go ahead and tell me if you have any question among all this method. If you don't have, tomorrow we are going to do the same thing. If today is your first time, everything we're doing is like it's not getting it too much. Come 12 p.m. UK time, you're going to continue. Can you do the first braid, sister? Okay, that's fine. So let's move this one aside. Let's do that one. That's what we use in ending our braids today. If you're here and you want to learn more, tomorrow I'm here, Monday to Friday, 12 p.m. UK time to 2 p.m. UK time. Join me on my live. Then maybe most of these days I want to be coming out like evenings as well. For those that are going to work in the morning, that don't have the opportunity to stay on this time that we're doing, I'm going to try and come out so that they can be able to gain from it as well. Do you understand? And at this point, if you know you have not followed me on any of my accounts, go ahead and follow me now. Subscribe to your sister now. Help us to grow. If you're here, some people will follow you later. When they just go offline, they'll just unfollow you. For what? If you want to learn and you just stay put, it doesn't cost you anything. That is my sacrifice of staying here. That's all you can do. How are you? Thank you so much. I'm absolutely fine. I'm doing great. Look at all our braids. You see all these ones here? We are all doing it online. Look at how clean and neat it is. If you keep practicing like this, your braid is going to look like this. So now let's go ahead and do this. This is another hair. This is another one I did today. I did this one, how to do your butterfly lock. It's called butterfly lock. Reason is that if you go straight ahead and be plaiting this on top of it, it's just normal extension doing your lock. Why is it called butterfly lock? It's because you're hanging out all these extra things that is coming out. The reason why we are here is that for me to show you the method as a beginner to go in. You can be able to do this manner. It's simple. Do it, and the way you place your hand to achieve this butterfly locks that is coming out on this. If you want to make it smaller, it's still the same method that you're going to do. You make it smaller because it's a practical sake. That is why it's like this. So now let's go ahead and do this one. Now, the method I did on this one, if you're just joining me and you didn't see what I did the first time, I did a rubber band method on this. I used a rubber band to secure the root of this hair, use crochet to attach one side of it, then we'll start doing the other one, pulling the hands to be this way. But I now told you that I'm going to show you another method that is okay, that will make your hair protected. Now, because when we did this one, we didn't cover or braid our hair down. We only did it this way. For you to have, when you're taking it out, that your hair is safe and protected, I'm going to show you another method how to do this. So let's go ahead and use these braids to do it. And now the extensions that we can use is different from what we have just used. That is why when we come on this live, I told you the difference between extensions. This is kinky braids. Can you see it? They come in different colors. When you want to get extension to do things like this, which hair do you use to make the lock? That is what I'm showing you now. Yes, this is the hair we use in making the lock. Keep tapping, keep tapping. Don't let us get restriction. Go ahead and tap. Share the video more. Let's do this last one, then we end the class for today. Then tomorrow we'll continue. And tomorrow, I'm still going to show you other methods. Now, we did 2 methods of how we secure this kinky. Today, we've done the first one. Then this one, I'm doing the second one for you. So this hair extension, it comes in a pack like this. This is how it came in a pack, long. If you want it lengthy, you go ahead and use it this way. But for me, because we're doing this as practical sake, I'm going to cut this into 2. You're going to take your scissors. Always have your scissors as well. Now I'm going to cut it in 2 because I don't want it too long because we're just using it to do practice. So now you cut it. When you cut it, is that you can gradually pull this hair. Pull it. I always tell you, any hair you're doing, why you're pulling this hair is to help you to have a finishing end. Even when you're using kinky as well, you can pull it. So don't leave it too sharp like that. Do you see what I've done? Have you seen it? Most people, they don't know how to pull extensions, but I'm still going to show you. Not today. Stay tuned in the class, always present. When you follow the account, you're going to get notifications when we're always on the live. Then you see when we're live, you come up and learn for that day. So now this is it. So what we are going to do now, because this one, I did a rubber band method on this one. I'm not going to do rubber band method on this one. Let me show you another method. This is the hair I'm going to use. And now split this hair into. If you want it smaller, use your smaller extension to start whatever you're doing. Now, because this hair is bulky, now I don't want to use small extension. If you're doing your own size of hair and you take it small, please take small extension. But if you want it very fat like this, go ahead. It's the extension that will do it for you. So now that I have it this way, let me pull it a bit to make sure. Look at the hair. It's the type of hair that when you're pulling it, is expanding, elastic like that. That's kinky. This kinky is good. If you have natural hair and you're the type that you don't want to use the straight extension, go ahead and get kinky hair. It will make your hair look natural. Very, very natural. So now that we have this hair like this, what are we going to do now? The method we're going to use now, we are going to use one of the method of the natural and traditional method that you're using the hair to do the third strand. You see that everything I'm teaching you, you are still coming in front to see that method. The three methods I've teach you how to add extension to hair. Now we are going to use one of the method. Battery is low. Let me put my plug on before the light goes off. Let's put this battery to be charging. Let's put it on to be charging. Yes, it's charging now. That battery, we have exhausted the whole battery is low. So now you have this like this. What are you going to do? See the hair. Take your extension like this, place it like this. Who can tell me the method that we are using? The method that we are using now is one of the natural and traditional method. When you use your hair to be the third strand, that is the method you're going to use for this now. Let's go ahead and braid. Take this one on your right hand. If you're a right-handed person, bring it in. Bring this one in, secure it with your thumb and index finger. Take the one on your left hand, bring it like this. Do you know what? Keep braiding. On this occasion, because when we're doing our normal braid, I told you to borrow some extension. You might decide to borrow it here or not, because we're still going to cover this hair with kinky. So just go ahead and braid it in. The reason is that braiding it has secured your natural hair. Braiding this hair down, the first one we did not braid it down, which it didn't secure your natural hair. You see the different method. Most people want to do it that way. It's up to you. Then when you're taking this hair off, that is when you know the advantage of this method that we are just using. Because now your hair is already secured in the braids. But the other one, we didn't secure it in the braids. We just did it like that. So when you're taking that hair off, it's probably when you're taking it off, some people want to use scissors to cut it. You might go and cut your hair. But look at this one now, that you're secured like this. We use one of the methods that I'm teaching you here to do this, secure it to this point. Well, the next thing you're going to do, what we are doing, if you're just joining us, is called butterfly lock. Go ahead and take your extensions. Let me pull it. I don't want it to be so too bulky and light. So all you're going to do, when you take the hair like this, look at it, grab this hair, take this one, have like 2 or 3 inches of the extension, place it like this. Then you gradually come here and start plaiting it down. You see, if you're putting it like this, it's not secured. Not too tight, oh. Not too tight. See what I'm doing now? It's not too tight. Now, it has secured enough. Go ahead and bring this one onto this place and plait it to this point. So when you now get to this point, look at where the thing comes. This is so good to, because some styles I refuse to pay to get done, knowing I can do it. Yes, all this one. There are some things you can do by yourself. That is what I'm telling you. Things like this, beginner's class, do it by yourself. It's simple. So now, see my thumb. Watch where this is coming. Why they call it butterfly lock. Because if I keep doing it all through, it's just called a natural lock with extension. So now you take this, your thumb, look at my thumb, place it like this. Plait this one. Take it and plait on top of your thumb. Look at it. When you're coming the other way, bring it in front. Did you see it? If you know you understand what I just did, now put it on the comment section. If not, pay close attention. I do the first one, then you now come here, plait it tight. When you're doing the next one, yes, okay, put your thumb, this is my thumb, on my left hand, put it like this. Bring your extension that you're plaiting, plait it on top like this. When you're plaiting it, bring the other one in front like this. Look at it. Put it in front of your thumb. Release your hand. Take it. When you release your hand, you place it at the back. It's now going to be giving you this extra wings that you're seeing now. That is why it's called butterfly lock. Because if I go straight and start plaiting my hair like this, straight up, without putting my thumb, bringing this one out like this, it's very simple, you know. It's very simple. If I want to go it fast, it's very, let me put it in front like this, go. Very, very simple to do. You understand? Then when you've exhausted this one, you see how rough it is. That is what you want to see. Go ahead and grab another one. If you're joining me for the first time, you're highly welcome. This one is part of the style of the day we're doing. We've already done our training. And if you miss the training and you're here tomorrow, don't miss it. Follow the account. 12 p.m. UK time, we'll be here to continue our class. So for you to continue this, go ahead and do this. This hair lasts for a long time. Beautiful. If you're the type that want to have your hair for a long time, you know that kinky hair, the older the hair become, the more beautiful the hair look, because it rhymes to your hair if you have a natural hair. This is sneaky, and then see my mother does my hair. Okay, that's cool. That is absolutely cool. So now you go ahead and put your hand, place your hand this way, your thumb, put it like this. Then you take, by the time you're coming to the next one, instead of going this way, you bring it in front of your thumb like this, cross it, release your hands, then you bring the next one here. It will create that butterfly wings for you. Can everybody see it? Let's go ahead and finish it. If you know you don't want to do it on all the hair, you can give gap. But because of our practical class, that is why I'm just showing you this way. You do it this way. Come. Very, very simple. Put your hand this way. Bring it in front. Go ahead and plait it like this. You see, it's going straight because I'm doing it quick and quick until you come to the hand. If you have come to the expected length that you want, do not bother. Just go ahead and grab these ones. Grab these ones and plait it. For me, I'm just going to plait it in. You see the way I'm plaiting it to end it? Take this one as well. Roll it up. Roll it up. When you roll it up, it's going to give you that finishing end. Look at it. So that you will not have extra extension. You see how the tip will look now. Let's see. You now go ahead and roll it with your hand like this. You see? It's not going to, because it's short. If you want it long, look at it. It's not going to give you that extra, you see? Extra things. Because this is bulky. When you do it tiny, you're going to see it more tiny, because this is bulky, and that is just it. Do everybody understand? This is just it for the day. How to do your butterfly lock. Very, very simple. I bring in simple styles that you can do yourself. You can do on your kids' hair. You don't have to bother yourself. They are all simple. And with the method I'm teaching, do you burn the end? No, you don't have to burn the end. Look at it. You don't even have to burn the hair because it's a rough style. Look at the end of it. Either you just go ahead and tie it with this to secure it. It's not even going to unravel. When you secure it with this thin hair, you just go ahead. Let me secure it. Secure it like this. Then you just use your scissors to take away this one. Then you just roll your hands into it. Roll it up into it. It's a rough style. It's just going to stay put. Can you see it? You just leave it like that. That's how we finish the end. Can you see? That is it for today. We've done so well. Go into my account for... Okay, now let me start bringing us up. Okay, I can see. Let me invite some people. If they have any question, let's do it for 9 minutes. 2:30, I can go up because I'm preparing to get my kids from school. So let me invite few people. If you have anything to say, if you want to show your work, go ahead and do it. And I'll use this opportunity to say thank you to everybody that have supported this live. Please, if you have not followed me, follow this account. If you have not subscribed, subscribe on YouTube. If you have not followed me on Facebook, follow me. Share my videos. Share my videos. I used to send videos there for you to learn. Share it. I'll bring us up now. Let's have 9 minutes to wrap up. Now, as you're learning, if you get your mannequins, go ahead. If you've done any style that you need to show us on live, please. We are very, very grateful to see us. Thanks, ma, because today is my first time have learned. Yes, you always learn. Thank you so much, Creamy Berry. You always learn on this live. So what we have to do now is that, please, if you know you have bought your mannequin, which the live, you're going to follow my other account, GraceLawendhair. You go on the small icon bucket. get your mannequin training head. You can get the stand as well. If you cannot afford the stand, and if you cannot afford, thank you so much, Angel. If you cannot afford the stand, but I'm telling you, it's ideal to get the stand now. Anything you're buying yourself for this Christmas, use the money to buy your mannequin and the stand. You come and say thank you for buying that present for yourself. Use it as a present for yourself. Go on my account, GraceLawendhair. I'm an affiliate on TikTok shop there. Just go ahead and get it. You click on that icon small button, buy your stand. If you want this Afro kinky hair, is there. It's been sold for £19 something. And this other lengthy one, this one that I use to train people how to learn hair, is sold for £21 something. And the stand at the moment, they did sales on it, is £6.95, but the original price is £10 something. Just budget that amount in case they didn't reduce the price anymore. So now let's go ahead. If you have something to say, now I have Angel BX. Angel BX, if you have anything to say, go ahead and open your mic and say something. If you have any question, but we have not treated that question today, tomorrow you're going to come. But if not, don't. We have like 6 minutes to go. I'll keep talking about it. So now, even on my TikTok shop, people say, hey, Grace, what do you use for your hair, your nails, and your body to grow? There is this thing as well. Well, lad, I have it in my class. I have it there in my TikTok account. If you want your hair to grow nicely, if you want your nails to grow nicely, if you want your body, what's your favorite braiding gel? My dear, that one I cannot say because we're not doing marketing here. That gel matter. We are not doing marketing, and nobody's even paying me to promote any gel. So let's not spoil it. Let's concentrate on our training for today, right? But for the gel, the one I use is just normal gel that you can go to the shop and get. Where is it? I don't even know where I put it around here. So because now we're on TikTok shop. TikTok, they are very strict. I'm not doing why I'm talking about this product here is that because I have a TikTok affiliate and it's on TikTok shop and I have them. If you want to get them, you go ahead and click on Grace Lawend on the search button. It's going to bring my TikTok shop affiliate on. You have this product, it's good for your skin. Or this one, what you put in will help you. Just go ahead and get it. Collagen, Well-Art Collagen is a very, very good. I use it every day. See, I've already consumed this and I still have 2 I've bought already. So the more you take it, the more it helps you with your skin. Your skin will keep glowing, your hair will keep growing, you don't lose your hair. There's a lot. Why I've talked about this product, because it helps you with your hair, and we deal with hair here. Most people will ask me, Grace, what do you use for your skin? It's not about rubbing cream, it's about what you take in. So now we'll end this live today. If anybody have anything to say on the invitation, let me know. But tomorrow, please, if you want to purchase your mannequin hair and your training hair directly, join me 11:30 on my other account. There you can just go ahead, and at the same time I've put a video on there with the link. If you type GraceLawendhair, you see the video. First video you see, click on it, go on the link, purchase your training hair because you need it. Thank you so very much for today. I'm really grateful, and I'm not taking anything for granted. As you can see, nobody is coming up to say anything today. Let's leave it. I'll try and catch from the beginning tomorrow. Yes. Thank you. Corey Diamond calls. That is absolutely okay. I'll be waiting. I'll be expecting you tomorrow by, let me expand this live. Let me expand my own this thing because nobody's having any topic today. Oh, Angel, do you have anything to say? If you have anything to say, open your mic and say something. But apart from that, always please follow each other. Get your 1,000. I want to be seeing the work on the camera. When you come up, like you show me what you have to show me, how you've been practicing and what you have been doing so far. I'll be so happy that my standing here every 2 hours is not a waste. Does anybody have anything to say? Go ahead, Mama.
Good evening, ma'am. I don't really have much to say. I just came across your live and I'm interested. So
yes, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So later I'll know what to say. Maybe when I get some information that I needed.
Yes, that's fine. So when you get all the information, 11:30, I'll be on here to just show you how to get your mannequin, your stand, things that you need to start up, you just go ahead and get it, my dear. You will never regret it as a Christmas gift. Use it for your Christmas gift and practice. You come and say thank you. The money it will save you, if you can demo force bohen sister lock soon, please do. Not now, not now, because we need the hair. All these extensions, we need them, right? So we are doing this step by step. Don't worry. If you're always in the class, you will learn. It's not something that we rush. I come here every day, Monday to Friday. So it's not something we are rushing. We are not rushing. We are not.
Mama, for that collagen you showed us, where can we get it from?
That's what I'm saying. Go on my account, GraceLawendhair, on my TikTok shop. Click on it, you buy it. And they're even doing sales at the moment. It's £17 something. It used to be I bought. I can show you the 2 packet I have. I have 2 extra packet I bought. You know how to use this thing. You take a bottle of water. If you like juice, put it. It's like a powder form. This thing is really good. It has helped me a lot. It have a powder form like this. Look at it. This one is almost empty because I use it every time. So you just go ahead, take spoon, like 2 spoons, put it in the water. I use water because I don't want to be using too much thing. If you like juice, add it to your juice. If you like tea, add it to your tea. If you want coffee, add it to your coffee. Just stir it and drink it every morning or every night.
Hope it's not sugarish.
Nothing is there. It's just plain. It doesn't taste like anything, but it does the work. It doesn't taste like anything. It just, they make it like powder. I've consumed about 2 of these. This is my 3rd one, and I bought already 2. I used to watch it as well. When they are doing sales, I quickly get it. When they are doing sales, I quickly buy it because I don't want to run out of it. So it will help you. Go and try it and see. You see your skin. People will be asking, what cream are you using? Which cream? Yeah, what you put in will help you. Your hair will be growing. If I lose my hair here now, you'll be surprised. But this one is a wig. So now that is just it. Let's leave it for today. Tomorrow, if you want to get more, I'm going to come up early on my live on my other account. If you just see me talking, then 1 hour later, I'll go straight into our training. So I will talk about my products on the other my account for affiliates. Then from there, we take it up. So thank you so much for today. I really appreciate everything you have done. I'm not taking it for granted. People that have supported this life, whether they are here or not, God bless you all. And I will see you tomorrow, 12 p.m. UK time. So we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much, and God bless you all. Angel, bye, and I'll see you tomorrow. Yes, thank you so much. Bye, everyone. So now let's go ahead on YouTube. Thank you very, very much. Please subscribe to my account, like the video, share the video. God bless you all for being this live. I'll see you all tomorrow by 12 p.m. UK time. My name is Grace Lawend from GraceLawendhair. I'm never taking anything for granted. I appreciate it that you're here watching. Go ahead and practice. The more you practice, the better you become. Thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye. Yeah, Facebook. Thank you